Are you nervous? We're going live.
Me?
Yeah.
Always nervous.
We're going to be live for all of Facebook to see.
We're gonna be alive. I got gnats. I left a cup in here, and since last Tuesday, and just as full of gnats and mold and stuff. It's gross.
Ew. The internet knows about your moldy gnat beers now.
It wasn't even beer. It was iced juice he left in here.
Yeah, sure.
And fermented. I could probably drink it like beer now.
You just went away now.
I did?
Oh, now you're back. You're back.
I'm back. I'm gonna change my bandwidth is down.
So we are here with podcast number 63 with Javier Villegas, but he's not here right now. He's stuck on top of the traffic.
Is that what he said?
He's like high centered on top of the traffic. You can't get out.
I'm on track.
He says, I'm stuck on traffic. Can you kill 30 minutes? And I said, just keep driving over them. If you're already on top.
Are you mocking like a translation?
Yeah. Listen, that guy will correct my English from time to time. And I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here, buddy. He goes, that's not right. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's not correct.
But he's right. But, come on, give me a break.
Okay, no.
Let me move my speaker a little bit.
I can hear myself.
Yeah. Congratulations.
My favorite thing, hearing myself.
So the Dillas this weekend may go.
The what?
The Dilla.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How far are you there from there?
Like 3.5 hours.
I didn't even make it to Red Bud, that's an hour and a half.
We really got to put some planning into MX of Nations, Nick.
We should. Because unless someone starts playing it for me, I probably won't even go.
Well, we need to do that.
Well, Four Burgers, he's shopping.
So is that who I need to talk to?
Yeah, talk to Four Burgers.
I need to talk to Four Burger and just be like, listen, Nick is going, whether we're just going to have to kidnap him or something.
Just, make sure there's a little spot on the floor where I can curl up and sleep.
We'll keep a spot on the roof of the RV for you.
Good. When is it, October? The weather will be perfect.
Yeah. Dude, it's right before my birthday.
When's your birthday?
October 24th. I mean, not right before it, but whatever, a couple weeks.
What week is it?
Now you're really getting crazy. I don't know that much.
Let's see. MXDN. Like Google sorted out. Look at that.
I want to say 13th or something.
Can you see that? Sunday, October 7th.
Hold on, let me click on it.
Christy's birthday weekend.
Oh,
so I'll tell her I'm leaving her alone for the weekend for her birthday.
So what you're saying is you're not going to MX of Nations.
I'm going to MX of Nations. Dude, Christy's got to be mad at me if I missed a race for a silly birthday.
Yeah, right.
2018. Sunday, October 7th.
I'm trying to plug my phone in. October 7th. Okay, so I was a couple days early. Do you think we're winning?
Oh, I don't even know, dude. It's going to be hard with... Hurlings is healthy, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's one of three. I mean, right now...
Who do we have racing it?
Well, we don't know that. Tomac says he'll go if he's asked. But they haven't decided the team yet.
Yeah, they usually wait pretty late, right?
Yeah, well, you gotta, because of injuries and stuff, just say...
Yeah,
I mean,
no point. They're coming off the season, so it's not like they won't be ready.
Yeah, well, So we're 6 weeks after the end of the Nationals or something like that. And they are like their series ends like a week or two before. So that's the only thing is they're going to be coming in hot, and our guys will have been like, who the hell wants to train for those 6 weeks after your season just ends? You know?
Yeah, because the season is basically since January.
Yeah.
When is Monster Energy Cup? That's around there.
Yeah, it's like a week or two after.
After the Nations or after?
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, it never stops.
No.
Suckers.
The thing is just all the training. If they didn't have to train the whole time, you know what I mean? Like that 6 week break, you're going to be able to get like a week or two off. You know, maybe, and then you're going to have to go right back into hardcore training if you really want to win the thing.
Yeah, and how many hang out with other motocross? Their season's over, so they're going to be finally relaxing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm echoing bad. Can you hear that?
No, sometimes you break up a little bit, but I'm not hearing an echo.
Well, I don't hear it right now.
It's not because I have my phone on, or my fan on, is it?
I don't think so.
It's like you're talking into the thing, into the fan like Darth Vader.
Like Tommy Boy? La 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 la.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna see if anybody's chatting.
Chat us up, people. Ask questions for Javier. He does not have a monkey. Okay? FYI.
He sold it before he came to America.
Yeah, he doesn't drive one of those pedal taxis. So right now I think the two people viewing is you and I.
That's awesome. Wait, I'm not viewing yet.
Oh shit, that means somebody's on there. But it didn't tell me. Maybe they were like, keep me private, I don't want them to know I'm viewing it.
Belgium named their team. Whoever that is.
Who is it? Because they probably only have 5 guys.
Yeah.
That fast anyway, you know?
Clement, DeSalle, Jago Gertz, and Jeremy Van Hornbeek.
Okay, I heard of the first and the third one. I never heard of Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Juggalo Gertz. Don't know him.
Dude, we got a thumb up from Tom Smaga.
Because he heard I'm skipping his daughter's birthday to go to the donations.
He's like, I'm in.
That's
a thumb up. He's like, I'm in. Let's get out of here.
Racing over everything. Alright, let's see. I don't think anybody else.
That's it.
But they just did that. That was today.
I keep getting likes keep popping up. Even though there's only one, it just keeps popping up on the screen.
He asked if he drives an S10 with 22s. That's what he's talking about, Javier.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm assuming he still has a pickup since he does ride motorcycles. Maybe since they're just riding bicycles today, they got the minivan or something. I think they only have one car.
Javier's got a minivan?
I don't think so.
Oh,
he used to. No, he didn't have a minivan. They had a conversion van. One time we drove from Texas to Las Vegas to do a show. That's when you still drove over top of the Hoover Dam.
Yeah. You can't do that anymore?
Huh?
You can't do that anymore?
No, you gotta like go down to a bridge or something.
Did not know that.
Yeah, because they're afraid you're gonna
blow it up.
terrorist it. Yeah, exactly.
You got 9/11, the Hoover Dam.
Exactly. You're gonna fly your van into it.
Did you see somebody try to assassinate Venezuela's president?
Who did?
Somebody, they don't know. They had a little drone with C4 on it, and he was giving a speech, but it blew up before it got to him. You didn't see that?
No.
It was crazy. He just they heard this bomb and they stood there for a minute, and then these guys came up and shielded them, and then everybody just bolted.
Damn. And that's what, Venezuela?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, huh?
One time I was leaving Colombia and I had a layover in Venezuela, and there was supposed to be a driver come and pick me up and take me to a hotel, and nobody showed up. So I slept on the floor in the airport with I tried to check all my bags, my suspension and my gear bag and stuff, so I didn't have to hold on to it the whole time. And they're like, no, it's too early, you can't check it. So I literally slept on the floor with my arm and my leg draped over top of my bag, so that if anybody tried to steal any of it, I would feel it.
Steal my shit?
Yeah.
I slept on the floor of the Trinidad airport, but I was the only person in the entire place. And it was fucking midnight.
Yeah, there wasn't very many people, but...
It's weird being in an airport that's empty, isn't it?
Well, in some foreign country.
Yeah, fucking real weird. There wasn't even anywhere to buy food or anything.
No. Well, even airports here, most of them, I would think that the stuff would be open 24/7, but it's not.
Dude, I'm in a flyover state, so our airports are pretty serious. Because people are trying to get the hell out of here.
Dude, shit still closes. I've still gone super weird hours to the airport and just been nothing's open here? I thought for sure I could get a damn coffee.
There's always a Chili's open, right? You get a $42 margarita. Fucking nasty, man. Hey, is your Hangouts popped up in a different window?
What do you mean?
Mine popped up in its own window. It's weird.
Well, yeah, when I call.
Yeah, mine's usually on a tab though, and then I can do stuff.
So I have a tab, but then so my normal browser with because I have to have Facebook open to do the live thing. I guess I have to have it open, and so then the next tab is Hangouts, but then our actual video call is on a separate page that opens up.
Yeah, it's the first time it's done it like that for me, but whatever.
Do you normally use the app on your computer?
Yeah. No, I use the app. Well, I'm on the computer, but it's an app on the computer.
Well, so then that's why you were probably using the app, and now you're using your browser.
I don't know the app is in the browser.
Well, no, there's an actual app you can download onto your computer. Or you have a PC, don't you?
I'm Gates. I got Bill Gates.
Got it.
I got Dell and an Android.
Got it.
Hey, you want to watch Unidilla track map? In case you don't know what it looks like.
Yeah. They added too many jumps. I'm just going to
Trying to make it big now.
You see it now? Well, I'm watching on the Facebook feed, so it's delayed. Now I'm watching on the regular thing. Alright, going down the hole shot. Making a right-hander. Another right-hander. That straightaway is super fast. Back down and left in front of the spectator area. Couple jumps down to the gravity cavity. Shooting at a gravity cavity. They got rid of that damn tree that they used to go around right here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's this next corner. Yeah.
For real got rid of it, or computer got rid of it?
No. I think it's there. I think that's the one, but it just goes around it differently. Now you get the sky shot thing, or maybe the way back is the sky shot. I don't know. I like the jumps are cool, but I'm not sure that I think they should have done it. Because that was the whole deal with Dilla. You used to, when I raced, like the pro section was still grass when we showed up there.
Yeah, that's always cool when they start it like that.
Yeah, and that's how I feel like it's supposed to be, but now it's all like super groomed and got these big jumps in it.
Yeah, and then groom it after every 10 laps, so I don't have to deal with ruts.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. They literally they didn't even cut, the grass was like 1.5 feet tall. And they just put some stakes out there.
Really?
Yeah. It was like...
Redbud do a grass race kind of like that, but that was a totally different event.
No, like, so I don't remember which section was the pro section. This was 100 years ago as well. But,
This is in the 80s?
This is, yeah. Me and the bomber, and the hurricane were out there practicing, knocking the grass down. Yes, but it was cool. It was kind of gnarly. But then the thing that sucked is the 2 years that I went and tried to qualify was the only 2 years that they let amateurs race the pro, like that track. They have a track across the street that normally the amateurs ride. And this was literally the only 2 years ever that amateurs got to ride on the national track. So there was like 1,500 people show up to ride amateur day, and our practice is after friggin' Saturday's amateur day, in our qualifiers. So first lap around the track, I've ever been there, and there's like it's like kind of in the back section. You like come down this hill and you turn around and you go up this hill. I'm on a 125, and it's seriously like third or fourth gear, like wrapped. And you get to the top of the thing, and like the hill comes up, and then it like rounds back down on the other side and goes into a left-hander, which I don't know because I've never seen the damn track. So at the top of this hill, there is literally a cooler-sized square-edge bump, like kicker, at the very top of the hill. So I'm like fourth gear, downshift to third, and come over the top of this hill, get kicked, and all of a sudden the other side of that hill like drops back off. And I'm like, almost kill myself first lap out there.
You didn't eat it?
No, I did not eat it. I saved it, but I thought for sure I was about to just land on my face going down this hill.
You were doing the amateur day or the pro day?
No, the pro day.
Oh, so the amateur day was the day before?
No, it was, I guess they had practice Friday, and then they had the racing on Saturday. This was, nationals were still on Sunday then.
Yeah.
So Saturday they have amateur day, and then they have the pro practice and qualifiers.
Oh, I see. So they just leave the track all fucked
Yeah,
up?
so half of the track is gnarly.
That sucks.
So gnarly. And I'm like, this is how I had to learn the track. It was already like 1.5 feet deep ruts and like 2 foot braking bumps. Yeah. I'm like, holy shit. What did I... And then I think I figured out that when I did the motor on my bike, I didn't hook my power valve, the arm for the power valves back up.
Yeah. And it ran?
So like my bike, well, yeah, it ran, but it was just like, whoa. It was rough.
What an idiot. I can't believe, only a 2-stroke, you could just not hook something up and it would just run. Not
Still run, just shitty.
4-stroke, you fuck it up, it would just blow up.
Think about being on a 125 with no power valve.
Yeah, no, I know. Last time I rode a 125, like, for real, was at Redbud, and it just went, it ended up being like the magneto went out, but it happened at the bottom of Laraco's Leap, and there's a path to the side, and it just pushed that thing all the way to the top, and that was it. That was the last time, and then I basically put that thing aside, got 250F, and then never went back to that. One time I got my 125 out thinking, like, I'm gonna go whip this thing and all this, thinking it's so light, and then I rode it, I'm like, this is a fucking waste of time.
Yeah.
I'm used to riding second gear now.
Yeah. No, you gotta ride in every gear.
In the corner.
Dude, I rode, I'm sure I've told this before, I rode Honda 125s, and about like 99 they turned into complete hunks of shit. And I had like or maybe 2000, and it was so slow. I geared the thing up like for arena cross, I went up like 3 teeth in the back or something, 2 teeth, 3 teeth, maybe 4, I don't remember. It was a good little bit. And still, I had to use first gear in the corners, and like to do the catapult, I did first gear in the corner, 3/4 of the way through the corner, I'd shift into second, Or like basically as you were coming out, shift in the second, like at the base of the damn catapult, pinned and just barely grease it.
So was that an aluminum frame one?
Yeah. That was like second year of aluminum frame.
Like a Ronnie Mac aluminum frame?
No. He rides the worst version of the friggin' the aluminum frame Honda. Like literally, 97 was the first one. That was like a brick, but 98 wasn't very much better. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's got. And they're just so rigid that.
And he hauls ass on it.
Dude. I don't know, why would he pick that one? Why wouldn't he pick like one a little bit?
Probably because it's a screaming eagle.
He made that up. I've never called that until he did. Like he could have done that with a. He should have gone older. He should have just gone steel frame, like 97, because those are sick.
Yeah, there's something about that bike. It's perfect.
Yeah, because it's the biggest hunk of shit that they made.
Yeah. Did you see this? The Red Bull Straight Rhythm? All the shit talking's begun?
I seen, it had...
Look at this.
What am I looking at?
It's, Stank Dog and Ryan Villapoto talking shit online. And then, Ryan Villapoto posted one where it looks like, it says,
almost famous, but not really. I don't know why it's not coming up. Like I see the front page of Racer X.
You know what? Here, I didn't realize I went into another tab.
Jesus.
I'm working on it. So there's the Straight Stank Redemption.
What, did he post that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then the Ryan Villapoto posted. I saw this first. I didn't see the other one. I'm like, damn, that's kind of fucking harsh. You think that's just like spontaneous, or does Red Bull have them doing this stuff?
I heard Villapoto on Pulp, and he was talking like I got some stuff coming. So I don't know that Red Bulls like do this. I think that because it's not like so serious as the normal series that they, you know what I mean, are having fun. I think Stank Dog doesn't give a shit, like anyway. But I mean,
what's he got to lose? Like
right, nothing. This just helps his image.
Yeah.
Ryan Villapoto mentioning him just helps him.
Yeah.
That's why nobody big will mention us. You know what I mean? They don't want to give us that.
That's so hard.
They don't want to give us that much.
Yeah. How many people are on the podcast and tell anybody that they're doing it?
Nobody posts it. Like any big name, people used to, and then we had a bunch of big names, and they never posted it, and then that's it. Nobody ever posted a podcast. I'm just like, seriously, we have these people on.
Nobody helps us out. Well, let's get it come on.
Here's the thing, is that
this is gonna catch on.
It'll catch on. We just gotta be consistent. Nobody else has been consistent like we have.
Stuff just takes forever.
Yeah. And
in the day of the internet, a year is like forever.
Well, the thing is that we don't, we're not cool guys. I mean, that's the issue. Think about how cool this industry is. It's the coolest. And we're not that cool, Nick, so.
We're not cool, we're not hardcore.
Exactly.
I'm in the flyover state. That probably hurts your image a little bit.
Well, yeah, we're not from California, so that doesn't help. Dude, I'm gonna start making pictures with me holding guns and knives and stuff, and just be
hardcore. Oh shit! Let's see if we get sponsored by like the most shitty energy drink that nobody knows about.
Get sponsored by anything.
Just pump that up like. Super hard.
I'm working on well, I need your shirt size. I just haven't messaged you. We're gonna do a little thing with Ray, with the sendersblock.com. Small,
medium,
extra small,
medium. Depends on the shirt. What are we doing with Ray?
I'm gonna have him make us some shirts, and we're gonna wear them, and we're gonna that whole podcast is gonna be brought to you by the Sender Block.
Awesome.
Figured try to help him out. I may have him make us some shirts too, because did your Two Wheel Tuesday podcast shirt crack after you washed it?
No, I washed it a couple times.
Really? Because the Ride Moto one cracked on me. I need to hit. Oh yeah, Danny. I've been meaning to write you. Did yours crack too?
That Ride Party Repeat, that one cracked after a couple washes, but nothing more than like normal.
That was a different company that printed it.
You know what I think it is though? Like that the one I got has so many colors. I think it's like laser printed. I can look at it, so I don't think those ever. They just because I got some shirts made for work like that, and they'll fade, but they don't crack ever.
Well, the ones that fade, you can just run an iron over them, and it'll brighten it back up.
I do that.
But
hey, what is Ray's site?
It's the Sender or Senders Block. I think it's Senders. Danny, where did you decide to work, or something? What's up? Did your shirt crack?
He was on.
I know, and now he decided to actually do something at work for once.
Let's see here. I'm not finding. Oh, there it is. The Sender Block.
The Sender Block. All right, so I'll do some.
Exit 69.
So we might as well do our commercials.
Yeah.
This podcast is because I haven't done them in probably I don't know how many weeks. This podcast is brought to you by Stroker Industries, maker of the Trigger, which actually I got. Well, this is an older version, but it's it self-venting push button. See, it's got the old hose on it. Here's the new hose.
Oh, with the twist on cap?
Yeah, and it doesn't fade in the sun. It's like UV resistant. So this way, I filled the Harley with this the other day because I didn't want to get gas all over the tank.
I got the picture up right now.
Oh, let me click on it. And also, emoticons, damn it. Go buy emoticons, you. Nobody's buying it. Everybody's so, it doesn't work on Instagram, so they, you know what I mean?
Well, what other one? None of them work on Instagram except for what came on your phone.
Exactly. But
you could always copy and paste it to your picture and put it on Instagram.
We just want to cry that there's nothing for dirt bikes and then not support anything for dirt bikes.
I feel like this is like when your dad sits you down and yells at you and your siblings. Everybody wants it. Nobody wants to do anything for it.
That's right.
Like
you want this dog? It's a responsibility. You can't.
That's the example I was looking for.
Yeah, you can't just you lose your dog. You don't just sit home and wait. You get out there and you find that fucking dog.
Now buy emoticons.
10 points if you know what movie that's from.
I know the clip, but I don't. Do you think my memory's good for anything?
Come on. You gotta think. You got a dog. You got a responsibility. You can't just sit at home and wait. You get out there.
Run all the time.
That fucking dog.
From Billy Madison.
There you go.
I googled it.
Oh, you bastard.
I just typed in, "you find that dog," and it popped it up.
Damn it. You cheated.
See, I knew I remembered it from somewhere, but I can't put shit together that quick like that. Oh. What's the word on Javier?
I was just thinking that. He's stuck on the traffic still.
For as much as we joke about not getting people watching, we've had crazy people on this show. Like who I never thought we'd get on a podcast.
Yeah, for sure. We need to have Nate again because that one got cut short, and he's pretty much, like I said, if you had a Mount Rushmore of FMX, he would be on it for sure.
Yeah, because he's
friggin' the man.
He's done it forever.
Yeah. Well, so let's think. How many people are on Mount Rushmore? 4?
4, I think. 4 or 5.
Okay, so you have Pastrana, obviously.
Yeah. I think I had Mets.
Mets. Gotta have Mets. And then now you're hard between Nate.
It's controversial.
Nate for sure, because Nate, it was like the next generation to really like, the only guy to beat Travis. He started doing all the 360s and shit like that all the time. But then
and he was the first to go electric.
And he went electric. I mean, how about though? So who would the 4th be? Hart for the flip, Deegan for the militia.
As much as Deegan's kind of has a shitty image sometimes of being tooly, that's kind of a major thing in freestyle.
I mean, it's still big.
Just put fucking Link on there. No, don't put Link, because then he'd go chisel his face into it anyways.
Yeah, we'll just do Deegan figuring that Link is going to poach it and just make his face on there anyway. So then our Mount Rushmore has 5.
Yeah. Javier's here.
He's here. Call in. Or he probably can't hear me. Write to him. Just say, hit the camera button, and he should just be patched right into the call. We'll get to the bottom of him being stuck on top of the traffic.
Dude, I watched a girl crash into a pole right in front of me today.
I've seen that. That sounds awesome.
She just she turned the corner. She couldn't have had more than like 20 feet to run at it, and just fucking smoked it. Like the wheels came off the ground, and then she just sat there with her window up. And I'm like, "Are you all right?" She's like, "Yeah." Just starts texting people.
You stopped and went and obviously New Jersey. We just would have driven away.
I did drive away eventually because it was a chick, so a bunch of guys. There was a guy jogging, and guys came out everywhere to help her.
Was she
but
hot?
She had a kid. She was all right, but she had a kid in the back seat, and she didn't even turn around to look at the kid.
That kid's tough.
He says, "This is Javier says not like that," and he looks furious. And
how can you see him?
He sent a picture here. He looks. There he is. He still looks mad.
Technology.
Dude, she's kicking my ass right now.
What is? What's kicking your ass?
I can't even hear you.
Put your headphones in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Sounds very sullen, doesn't it?
Are you stressed from traffic?
Did you just get up?
If you're talking to me, I don't know what you're saying. I can't even hear a word.
This is John Village.
John Village died, he told me.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a partier? Is that what happened?
No. How did John Village die? No, get some headphones with a microphone.
He's doing his Beats advertisement.
Yeah, you can't get your big fancy headphones, so we can't hear you. This guy. What do you call him from South America? What's going on here? Are you on your dial-up?
Pretty much. Just rushing. Where are you guys at? I can't see you anymore.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Barely.
Damn it. How do I work this thing?
So I'm saying, you got like just regular Apple headphones or whatever with the microphone on it?
No.
He knows the show starts at 8, right?
8? It starts at 6 at his place.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna be 40 minutes late regardless.
Dude, I feel dumb.
Do you have your hand over top of your microphone or something?
No.
Is this the third or fourth time Javier's been on?
Third time, but this is let's say my second time using Hangouts.
Can you hear him, Nick?
A little bit, yeah.
He's super low, right?
Yeah, he's quiet. But he's always just quiet. He's real sensitive. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, try calling back. Restart your phone or something and call back. Because right now you're like a whisper. You're like a fart in the wind.
Showing up on South American time. So we still got to use that one.
That's right. South American time is just like island time. And everybody just goes, "Don't worry, man." And I'm like, I'm worried a little bit. Because, uh-oh, I hear something.
I hear.
Yellow.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is that better?
You sound like you're in a submarine, but at least you're loud. Do you have a phone case? Oh my goodness. Eep, op, or uh-uh. You don't remember that either, Nick?
What? What'd you say?
Eep, op, or uh-uh?
No, what the fuck is that?
That means I love you in robot, says the Jetsons.
What?
It's a Jetsons reference. How about
I never
that?
said I've seen the Jetsons when I was like 2.
Yeah, I only heard the Jetsons in Spanish, so I don't get those references.
You love the Jetsons. You wish your bike sounded like those cars.
Like eggs?
That's Nate Adams.
They need to make the Altas sound like that.
let's
That
look
was
at
so
a
cool.
video with just all those sound effects.
Dude.
Riding Alta.
Dude, oh, that's what I need to do for my next video. I need to get a video of people riding the Alta and find that audio.
I'm on it.
And just put that on
Oh,
there.
you know, all that people riding Altas, you mean? Like those free guys?
Yeah, the electric bike.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like all those people, like those free guys that do it.
Perfect. Exactly. Yeah,
This is gonna be good.
they need a speaker on one of those things and it just plays that as you ride it around.
Dude, can you imagine the gate drop on Supercurve when all the bikes are Alta or electric?
Dude.
It's gonna suck.
No, it's going to be sick because they're going to sound like the cars on the Jetsons. They're going to come up with this. Dude. Oh, shit.
This is gonna be good.
Dude, so how long you been riding now?
About 2 weeks,
Really?
3 weeks. Yeah, but I stopped. I stopped because I wasn't supposed to start riding until last week, and I couldn't take it anymore. I think sore and it hurts. I was riding because bills need to be paid, and the chance of riding the Nitro ramps was just for that week, and I had to, even though I couldn't do the best out of it.
Yo, so I saw that video. Were you trying for a no-handed double flip? Or
No.
damn.
No, my hand was, I had no grip on my hand, so as soon as I did that like a power yank to bring it around came off immediately. Like
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't able
both
to
of them-
hold to it.
Did both of them not come off?
No, just my right hand, my throttle hand.
Oh, it looked like in the video, it looked like you did a no-hander, and I was like, yo, I never even knew you did a double flip. Huh?
Here, let's watch it. Oh,
Does it not look like you did both hands come off?
and then
Well, when I pulled it, I saw my hand come off, and I was like, good, we can bring this around. We have this. And
Yeah,
then
'cause you
at
were so
that time,
long.
at that moment,
how much did that hurt? Or did it?
it
You're breaking up.
wasn't
Yeah, sit on your modem,
it
Javier.
going.
Sit
What's
right on
that?
top of your modem.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the feedback was kind of great. Because they would have done that on the phone, but I think people would still be trying to dig me out of the phone, and I would be trying to breathe. That's all.
Your phone's breaking up.
Really?
Now it's not.
Huh.
How many times did you flip it before you? So, I guess that's the airbag.
Well, yeah, those services are great, actually. The thing is, like, I would have done that on a front foot, I would have get buried upside down, which is the thing I don't want to do on any front foot. And this has been almost a week since it happened. Well, yeah, it's been actually a week since it happened. I still would have already have people digging me out of it. Because, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
And it was right around the secret of not room between.
Hey, do you think somebody else in your house is using the internet?
I got 2 kids.
Yeah, that's probably our issue.
He's like, yeah, for sure.
For sure. A wife and 2 kids. Definitely
Upload
somebody's on.
scooter flip video.
Yeah. How old is Benjamin? Yeah, go yell at some people. Tell them they need to take a break for the internet for like 30 minutes.
Let me see if I can do it
Alright.
into the network instead.
Or just get off the Wi-Fi and just get on your regular phone internet.
Yeah, let's throw money away.
Throw it away.
Toss it.
Dude, all the people that see you from this podcast, Javier, you'll be famous. You're welcome.
You can get energy drink sponsorship out of
That's
this.
right. You'll have enough energy to ride in the hills. That was a reference to the video that I reposted.
I know. I meant to get a rock star for tonight. Because I was like, I want to be like Javier with all the energy.
Yo.
Dude, there's no rocks on that helmet anymore.
Oh no.
No.
The East Coast.
No,
The East Coast hates organic Rockstar.
do they?
I can't find it anywhere.
I can't even get it in Illinois. They won't even sell that shit.
Don't worry, it just tastes organic. It's not actually
Gotta be-
organic. It's just a flavor.
100% corn syrup in Illinois.
Hey, how is this? Is this any better?
Yeah, it's a little better. Actually, it's a lot better because before you sounded like a robot.
Like from the Jetsons?
Exactly. Eat pork. Okay, so how long did you ride that ramp before you decided you were going to try and rip a double?
Probably like 4 jumps. Maybe 5. I'm not really sure. I mean, I straight jumped it once to feel it. Then I straight flipped it like 3 times. Then Sheeny arrived and I asked Sheeny if he could show me how to do a double. And that's pretty much how it went. And even though it didn't hurt as bad and I thought I could go again for it, I realized like I had no grip on my hand and it was too much risk to take to keep on and try and, going for doubles if my hand wasn't going to hold.
Yeah.
So I called it.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before you do end up getting, I'm sure that the airbag is good, but I'm sure it sucks to land upside down or whatever, detached from your bike,
The thing, it just sucks to land anywhere on the airbag. Even when you land with your wheels, it's really hard to ride out unless you're really experienced on it. And pretty much every time I jumped, I had to walk out of there, pushing my bike on that airbag, and it was exhausting.
Yeah.
And we've been here with over 100 degrees every day, and I was just dying.
Yeah, but with no humidity, it's like 65 here.
What?
But with no humidity, so it's like 65 degrees in Texas.
True.
Dude, I was out there at Paula once doing the AFMXA thing, and it was 85 degrees there and like no humidity. And Twitch is like, it's so hot. And I'm like, dude, I could shovel for fucking days right now. This is amazing.
Yeah, I forget about that. I forget all the humidity and all that.
Yeah. So you went and rode that the show at the mall, and then just went back on the injured list?
And you know what?
And then went back on the injured list? Like you rode that show, and then you like just took some more time off to get better?
Yeah, pretty much that, because, the thing is, like, when it's windy or the bike lands a little bit crooked, my hand takes all the impact and it still hurts.
Yeah.
So like trying to do big flip combos like super flips and stuff like that. Sometimes I did a few super flips on one of the shows I did, and it was pretty much a one-handed Superman backflip because my other hand was just holding with barely 2 fingers on it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take another week off, and that'll make it better. I'm really hoping.
What did you actually break in your hand?
It's was it like the first medical or the bone on your hand on the pinky finger? I can send you a picture and you have to show it.
See it.
Yeah.
How do I send pictures here? Technology is killing me.
You got to hit. You got to cast your screen. Oh, no, it's complicated.
Well, yeah,
just upload it to Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing it on your phone though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah. Surprisingly, my neck was just fine.
It was totally backwards. This is the rack, right? That you did it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Hold on, do you have it pulled up, Nick?
I had the one where the meme he made with his head spun around. Like an owl.
Dude. Yeah. How did your neck not hurt?
I don't know, dude. I want to say that it was the helmet, since it has like 3 different layers, that they move independently from each other. Like probably my neck went all the way back as far as it could go, and then the helmet kept rotating over my head.
So it's an optical illusion.
It has to be that, because I stood up and everyone asked me, hey, how's your neck? I said, my neck's fine. What are you guys talking about? And I got to see the video, so I did something like that, but nothing. Actually, Jeff Griffin that was there that day, he told me he thought he saw me die. I was like, damn, dude, you're kind of being dramatic, but whatever.
I'm looking for it. I know you didn't post the video of it?
On the crash, yeah, on the Action Village account.
Oh.
Dude, I got a huge knot in my groin. Does anybody care about that?
I think that's your penis, Clint.
Prove it.
I don't know if I should touch any of this.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it, that's for sure.
I I had some girl I haven't seen in like 9 years try to solicit some dick from me the other night, and I'm like, where did this come from? I don't even live in Georgia anymore. Like, what the hell's going on?
Solicit some dick.
There it is.
Let's watch Javier crash. Kill Clint's story.
That was it. That was all I was telling.
We just have wives chasing us around. Clint's got.
Was there wind? Is that what happened? Looks like wind.
Hey, there was a little bit of side wind that day.
Yeah.
So I'm blaming it on that. Because I don't see any other reason for me missing my bars that bar.
Well, the way that your bike pushed. Dude.
Did you get any road rash?
Yeah, so much of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That
That was the only thing hurting. When I stand up, the only thing hurting was all the road rash I had. Like, yeah, thumbs up, I'm fine, guys, this sucks. And I'm just like, dude, my arm's killing me right now.
Yeah, it looks like you never even moved it. Right here, see now watch, people watch, listening, we're watching the video. Right here it looks like, look how your wheels get all the way to the side. You know what I mean? Like, I think it had to have been wind. Because
I went and I closed my hand to, grab the handlebars, and dude, I missed it for like almost a foot. That was an awful feeling. I didn't even have time to realize I was going down until I was bouncing on the concrete.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
Yeah, it happened pretty quick.
He's already thumbs up. Like, yeah. Like, you weren't even standing up all the way and you were giving the thumbs up. Trying to figure out which hand's hurting. Gosh. Good video of it, though, if you're going to crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys from Monster were making a video for whatever promotion, and they happened to catch that.
Oh, you got to make some commercials or something.
Oh, he's the beast. Yeah, as my neck turns around.
Gosh.
Dude, we need to call Bojangles, because look at the amount of fucking exposure they get in the back of that video.
It's Bojangles.
You don't know what Bojangles is?
No.
Oh my goodness. You do now, see? Bojangles, it worked.
Now I'm hungry or whatever for a chicken supreme.
Yeah, you want a chicken biscuit is what you want.
Chicken and biscuits.
So I lived in North Carolina, and this is where it is. That's Charlotte Motor Speedway. Yeah, I can tell by the building.
Yeah.
So Greg and I lived in North Carolina, and there was a Bojangles, and every time we'd go by it, Greg would scream Bojangles on the top of his lungs.
Greg Horman?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be him, right?
Does that not seem exactly like something that Greg would do?
Exactly, yes. I don't even know why I asked you. I just wanted to confirm.
Like so much that eventually I was like, listen, shut the fuck up with Bojangles, alright? Damn it, we get it. But it's pretty good. It's biscuits, son, and chicken.
I'm gonna go get a liquid biscuit. I'll be right back.
Whoa, what?
Look at this.
Yeah, so what, man, how long were you out?
Well, it took me a week to realize I had a broken hand.
So you kept
I thought it was just like swollen and I would be fine within, 10 days. And I was doing like putting my hand in hot water, cold water, switching it every 10 minutes or so. And the swelling came down a lot, so I started like doing some rubbing on it and feeling it. And then I felt something pop in place. And I was like, oh, maybe it is broken. So it was like the next available business day, which was like 3 days later, I went to the doctor and they confirmed that I had a broken bone. And from then, it took me another week to get an appointment for surgery. So I wasted 2 weeks.
Damn.
And got surgery. They removed the cast 6 weeks after surgery. And no, actually 4 weeks after surgery, they removed the cast. On the 5th week, I started riding, and my first show was on the 6th week.
Wow.
And it was one of those first shows which I rode 5 days in a row, went back home for 2 days, and then rode another 4 days in a row, and drove overnight to do the Nitro circus thing. 2 days in a row, took 2 days off, and did that other show in the Temecula Mall, and then I called it.
Yeah.
So I was out for 2 months, but I wasn't out for as long as I had to be.
Right. Or you should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gnarly. And obviously you're still flipping and shit all the time.
Yeah, I think I flipped on my second day back riding, just to see if I could. Yeah, well, I wasn't absolutely sure if I could. But I had to know, I needed to know before I went on tour. And, I had to flip every day, so I was like,
Right.
if I'm going to mess up and need it, because I can flip, I'd rather do it at home.
Yeah.
And it kind of worked out like 80% fine. Because like my hand still wanted to come out of the bars every time I flip. For at least the first week of it. And now it's fine. I can straight flip, no problem. It's just when I do flip combos that take like a harder pull that my hand still wants to come out.
Right.
I mean, I got one of those, those like scissor-y things. I don't know the name of them.
Scissory things?
Yeah, I don't know what's the name of it. Like, it's like
Indiana?
clamps, I guess. But you just like squeeze them like this.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I used one of those for a while and I got wicked arm pump.
Well, that's the point. I need to develop arm pump right now.
But are
Yeah,
you...
I got one that on the picture had a girl. I'm still battling with that one right now. The one with the dude in the picture, no, I'm not even moving it.
But is, like... I guess at this point, probably that's good. Because I know that sometimes I try and come back. Like, that's why I think I got a big knot in my groin. From, like, my leg being weak and me trying to work out hard with it. And it was just too much. And it gave me, like, a strain in it months ago, and the strain hasn't gone away. I did legs the other day at the gym, and now I'm like, the thing is huge. But...
Back to Clint's grind.
It's
Yeah.
well,
He
it's always...
just wants to talk about his groin. Want to do a podcast about your groin and stuff, Clint?
Yeah. But this is podcast number 63, the Groin Cast.
Grind talk.
Well, my point was that, it's a fine line of trying to get better and making it more tired, or making it worse.
Yeah, definitely. Or, that you think that you're ready to come back, or that you can push through, sometimes it's not even there. Like, this would be the second time I'm trying to push through. First time I ended up breaking my femur for, the second time in a year, and it's not really that great.
Well, but that wasn't, that was an extenuating circumstance where, like, you actually crashed again and totally re-broke it. But I'm even talking about, like, I've been hurt and tried to come back and just pushed too early and then made a big strain in a muscle. And then, it set you back further than if you would probably just... Like, I started with this leg, I rode my mountain bike. I just figured out I could. And then there was a block in Texas, like that I went around. I didn't even think I could make it around that. I made it around it, so then the next day I was like, yeah, I feel pretty good, I'm going to push. And that was it. The following day I was almost back onto crutches because my leg hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah, then you're delaying the whole healing process.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not getting back on crutches, damn it. Because I'm an idiot.
Hey guys, give me a minute. I'm running out of battery on my phone. Now you'll get a plug.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wait for you, Javier.
I mean, you guys wait for me long enough. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I'm making memes over here.
Do it. What's he got in the boot?
Dragon Ball Z.
I was just gonna say, who's that in the background?
Is that Goku?
It's like he's still here.
Does he got his kids Goku'd up, or that's Action Village gear?
That's. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't think that's gear. I think that's. You mean? Do you have a picture brought up or something?
Yeah, the other picture I brought up.
Oh. No, it's Action Village gear.
Kind of has a little comic booky thing going to it.
Yeah.
What's the oldest one's shirt there?
Action Village.
Yeah, but what's on the bottom part? Yo, that looks like that Goku guy's hair.
It says
Or
canvas.
Vegeta, or whichever's
It
which.
says canvas. Are you blind, Nick? Do you have bad eyesight?
Not that. I'm talking on his stomach.
Yeah, I'm assuming it also says canvas.
Nah, I got fucking awesome eyesight.
Just bad judgment. Poor judgment, that's all.
Poor
No,
Vegeta.
the other side says canvas.
How about on
Huh?
the stomach? Hey, how
The
about
one
on
on the
the...
chest says Action Village, and there's a yellow one on the stomach that says canvas. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I can't hear you. You're breaking up, Javier. I didn't hear what you said. He said, whatever the guy's name, Goku.
It says Mamvis on it.
Where?
Nick doesn't know it. He's just trying to not be wrong.
I'm trying to figure out what town the Jetsons lived in. Jetston Town, apparently. Oh, Orbit City.
Oh, that's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Is that on Wikipedia?
I just Googled it. I didn't even verify it. I'm like, that'll work.
Yeah, they're sharing on Facebook. That's how it works.
How do
There's
you...
all this
Called
fake
Orbit
information.
City Electric Bikes. That's it. Shared it.
Oh, you already did it?
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up. Dog's over here ripping ass.
Bro, I'm posting you on my story.
Nar. Here, let's watch this.
Hold on, I'm watching on...
It's perfect.
Oh, that's nice.
It does sound really good with the whole thing.
That went well. That's why I was quiet for a little bit. Oh,
That's fine.
well, did my job for the night.
Oh, that's actually great.
Have you
That's
ridden
very well mean.
Have you ridden an electric bike yet? An Alta?
Nah. No, I haven't.
You ever gonna? Or no?
You can give me one, yeah?
He...
Well,
I like anything, dude. I like anything if it's for free.
True.
I can guarantee that.
Is that Suzuki for free?
No. Yeah, have you seen my post about it?
Probably. There's a lot of stuff on the internet.
It's the bike I paid for.
Oh yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
More...
But hey, between you guys and me, no one else, because no one else watches this podcast.
Dang.
This is a bike that I paid the least amount of money ever.
That's
Vicky
good.
Bell and Katie Bell got me a sweet deal with Suzuki, and I made a joke about it and just kept going with it for like as long as I could until people get mad. People did get mad about me saying that I was paying for it.
It's the internet, man. Everybody wants to talk shit.
Yeah.
Why did they get mad? Because, like, there was like, I always pay for my bikes.
Pretty much, because everyone else pays for their bikes. But I thought that they thought I was entitled, that I deserve free bikes. So I said, take it easy, man. Like, I'm just joking.
Entitled Argentinian American.
You are entitled. Listen,
Yeah.
you came to the United States. You got your citizenship. You became one of the best freestyle motocrossers in the world. Like, why don't you just have everything handed to you? You fucking prick.
Yeah, you know what? You got me at, you came to the United States. That's what pretty much everyone else does. They come to the United States and start asking for free shit, right?
There we go, drop a bomb.
Dude, he pays taxes and he asks for free shit. He's American.
Yeah. What are you
Well,
selling?
most of the people that come to the US don't even pay taxes and ask for free shit.
It's true.
I love it. What point are we in the podcast so I can quote that? I'm surprised you still ride a yellow bike. I'm like, if it's not free, I'm not. It's gonna be black or something. Look at this picture.
Yeah. Why don't you metal militia out? Yo, Javier, we're gonna start posting pictures of ourselves with guns and knives and stuff and like flexing. I'm looking mad.
I can't get guns yet.
You can't get guns yet?
No, because I only have a green card. I need to be a citizen to get
What are you
guns.
talking
I
about?
How do you just
You
get
don't-
guns?
How long does it take? Because
I'm in California, dude. You know how regulated things like here?
yo,
I'm gonna email you a gun.
I
You just gotta
signed-
get a 3D printer.
I signed papers for you like friggin' 12 years ago.
Yeah, but it costs like $1,500 per person to get the citizenship.
That's bogus.
Dude,
Just
you
get a
need to
gun.
cut
Just
more
get a gun.
lawns.
Dude, why do you hear about stupid things? By regulations with guns here, I bought a BB gun, and then an airsoft gun for Benjamin on Amazon, and got it shipped to my house, and it said I couldn't ship it here because of California regulations.
Ah.
Nice.
I swear. So instead I shipped to my parents' house, and they're bringing it to me.
A BB gun.
Not even a real BB gun, it's like an airsoft.
That's
Jeez.
sweet.
With
California.
a plastic BBs, you know, orange tip.
Yeah, but those shoot harder than regular BB gun that pumps up.
What, an airsoft?
Well, I hope it does.
Airsoft?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they shoot faster than like a regular BB gun. Than like a Red Ryder BB gun where you pump the forearm.
No. They could. I shot my nephew with one when he was like 10.
We used to shoot each other with BB guns all the time. That doesn't mean that it's safe. One guy
Yeah, it was
actually,
fun. Now these Californians don't get to have that fun.
that's right. One of our friends got shot in the forehead with a BB, and like, it was in under his skin for a while, and finally he squeezed it out one day and popped
Oh, what,
out.
a plastic BB?
The BB itself was stuck inside his forehead for
Yeah, but
like,
what of the plastic ones? Or the metal one?
a metal one, a copper one.
Oh, no, this is a plastic. I hope so, dude. I really hope it's a plastic one.
Yeah, but Clint thinks the airsoft shoots harder than the BB
I
gun.
think so. Just put some metal BBs in it. Screw it.
No, the
Bobby.
airsoft are the one with the plastic BB.
No, just put metal BBs in it.
Get some real guns. Just let them run around with real guns.
You just put a fucking bullet on it.
Just get him a 22. 22's not shit. You
Yeah,
can have that.
Benjamin is the only American in my house, so he can have as many guns as he wants.
So why don't you have guns?
What?
You don't let your son do all the illegal gun buying for you?
Oh, I don't care. This is American. He can do whatever he wants, anywhere in the world.
That's right. That's right. He owns the world now.
Yeah, pretty much. He's the one with the most authority in my house.
So he has an American passport?
Yeah. Yeah, he was born here.
Dude, he's so much cooler than you already.
So much cooler, dude. So I'm trying to live through them.
How old is Benjamin?
9.
9. He's throwing fly out backflips on scooters.
Yeah, and on his bicycle only to the front bit right now.
Yeah, tell him to step it up. What is he waiting for?
Because his
I don't
dad
know.
won't get off his back. Look at this picture.
Look at him. Leave that kid alone, Javier. Jeez, let him be free. He's
Dude, I got
American.
kicked off the track for doing that like 2 weeks ago.
That kid's American. You can't tell him what to do. Friggin' third
Yeah,
world.
that was years ago. That was before he started writing by himself. We did that for like a month or so. And then as soon as he started doing it by himself, he didn't need it anymore. He started doing no food like 2 days after started writing by himself.
But he's got some bad influences going around the house.
He realized that you're a third world country resident and he's American, and he was like, freedom, get out of here. I'm riding by myself.
Yeah, that's how he went, pretty much. Hey, yeah, check out that picture there on Benjamin's. Oh, come back to Benjamin.
Which one?
That third picture right there.
Shooting at you? This is why they don't send your kid guns.
Yeah, he's shooting at, I think that's Destiny Control. He's shooting him.
He's turned such an American right off the bat.
Yeah.
He really embraces it.
He was like, that trick sucks. Bang.
Next. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see this.
Here it is, fly out backflip. Oh, no, he's riding the BMX. Damn, he's got more style on that thing than you do.
Yeah, no, they ain't gonna try to deny that.
He's 9?
No.
He's 9?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Actually, he's the one that tells me, like, hey, I'm gonna go flip that thing. And I have to walk there, and so I play it cool, pretend that I'm not really scared. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm always there just in case it goes wrong, but I try not to show him I'm scared.
And to film. You're there in case something goes wrong and to film.
Yeah.
Mainly to film, because he's got it.
Yeah. He's got it, yeah.
So that's pretty awesome, though. Like, is that their main thing, the scooters, both of them, or what do they like the most?
Dude, I don't think they have a preference. Like, whatever, if I take them to the track, they'll ride dirt bikes until they're done riding. Like, they almost feel no more energy. If I take them to the BMX track, the same. Like, they ride more scooters because we have the ramps in the backyard. That's the only reason why they ride scooters more. But if I had a dirt bike track in the backyard, they wouldn't be riding dirt bikes every day. So, I don't think they have a preference on what they do. Oh, wait, they do. They rather stay at home and play freaking computers lately.
Well, at least your
Just building houses on Minecraft.
At least your backyard is an action village for them.
At least, yeah. I wish it was bigger so they could do some more stuff besides riding scooters.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tight for BMX, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I tried, but again, you say yourself, like, they got more skills than me on BMX, and I really struggled there.
That's why you're like, listen, we're not setting up a BMX jumps for you to get even better than me on it.
Yeah. So we're going to stop it right here, right now.
You're like, I'm going to ride BMX, kids. See you later.
Yeah, that's why I don't build them a motor track either. So I can still ruin the dirt bikes.
You won't let him hit ramps?
Because soon,
I don't know.
soon you'll be the worst rider in the family.
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah, now my dad, like, I don't know if Javi can hear it, but Javi doesn't know, but my dad rebuilt one of my brother's old freestyle bikes for Javi, my older son. Because he mentioned it on the last trip that he wanted to do freestyle on dirt bike. So my dad went home and started this project and completely rebuilt the bike from the ground. Pretty much because my brother left it like that, like on the ground.
What is it?
But like, what?
What type of bike or what?
My brother's old KTM 250 two-stroke.
Yeah.
So yeah, my dad's been sending me pictures, updating me on how the bike's looking and all that. So I'm pretty sure soon enough we'll see Javi jumping ramps. I'm not absolutely happy about it. But again, like for every new thing they try, I'm not happy about it. It scares me.
Yeah.
But
we had this conversation a long time ago.
Yeah, just gotta be there and pretend that I'm okay with it.
And Javier was like, listen, I don't really want them to ride dirt bikes or whatever. And then when he started building foam pits in the backyard, I was like, hey, how's that working out there?
Master.
Like,
Also, you know how much money I would have if I didn't buy them dirt bikes? How much more money?
Yeah, scooters are like free compared to dirt bikes.
Well, they break more often though. But fixing a scooter cost me $80, $90. Depends what it breaks, but the most expensive part of the scooter is gonna be like no more than $200. That's like the cheapest thing I could fix on a dirt bike.
Yeah. And bars constantly. What the heck on a scooter cost $200? Or is that just what they cost?
Because people will pay for that, I guess. I don't see any other reason to cost that.
Demand.
He's got competition scooters, bro.
Comp scoots.
Yeah, they're not those foldable racers that you get at Toys R Us that you can't even get at Toys R Us anymore. Toys R Us is closed.
Need to find a distributor and sell Action Village scoots.
Oh, shit.
Based out of Argentina.
Why do you keep talking about Argentina, dude? Who do you know in Argentina?
We just keep saying that because it's close to Chile.
Better in Mexico, I guess.
The fact that you know that even ruins it.
Yeah, that actually blew my mind pretty hard.
He's in South Mexico. It's like it's a continent off the bottom of Mexico.
It's a whole continent.
that Mexico owns.
Danny D. Wayne's talking shit on Facebook. He says Javier can't talk loud because ice is outside.
Oh shit. Do you have your green card on you all the time, Javier? Like in case, ICE comes around and they're like trying to deport you?
I have it with me all the time, but not because of that. It's because it's in my wallet. But never thought of that.
Have you
You're
ever...
the least Mexican-looking people from Mexico that you know.
Yeah.
Dude, you're brown, so that's it. You're Mexican.
Well, when I told you that where my dad worked and that my grandfather was a college professor, you said that we weren't even real Mexicans anymore. Didn't you say that?
Huh?
Didn't you say that, Clint?
That you're not a real Mexican anymore?
That my whole family wasn't real Mexicans because my dad worked at Caterpillar and my grandfather was a college professor, and you were really disappointed.
That's
So
true.
we weren't picking fruit.
That's true. It's true. Like, what are you guys doing? Trying to better yourselves? This is bullshit.
Yeah, I remember clearly that day how the happiness stay away from your face, realizing we were not very stereotypical.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And the hey,
Disappointing.
Rudy says that they got monkeys there in Panama.
Yeah, he actually does have monkeys.
So,
Dude, monkeys that throw rocks at his house every now and then.
Really, Rudy's the third world guy.
Yeah, I guess he is. He lives in the jungle, I think.
Shots fired from South Mexico to Panama.
I need to go to Panama and get stem cell shots. You want to go, Javier? We'll be like friggin' 25 again.
Dude, that actually sounds pretty good.
What, to be 25
How much is
again?
it?
Think about how horny you'll be though.
Dude, I'll be so ripped with those. Let's do that. How much is a trip? Let's do it.
Dude, I need stem cells in like most of my body.
Most of your head.
Mate, it's true. That's not even a joke. It's true.
What? Are you right?
I think they help your brain.
I think they
No, I'm
are.
talking about your hair.
Oh, my hair?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck that.
maybe.
I'm gonna have them shoot him in my fucking dong first before I worry about hair.
Here we go, man.
Shoot it in my groin. Take care of that knot in my groin.
Back to Clint's groin. Which, yeah, you guys should do a whole section about Clint's groin every podcast.
An update on how Groin is doing.
Listen, when I figure out how to get rid of this big knot, I'll let you guys know for sure.
Are you gonna post it on Instagram?
My groin? Yeah.
MRI.
Dude, I'm gonna have somebody else feel it and then explain it to the camera.
You can go on a YouTube video tutorial about it.
I should. I don't even know what I did to screw it up.
I don't know, groins are a complicated thing.
So then, are you gonna go and do the Nitro games?
I don't think so, because they took freestyle out. They only had best trick and the that massive quarter pipe, and I didn't feel like trying the quarter pipe with my hand like this, and then I didn't have enough time to practice the best trick. So I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to get another moon booter and an airbag to practice, and if I learn something, I'll try to squeeze myself in. But as right now, I don't think I'm gonna do Nitro World Games.
Surfer takeoff, tsunami flip off of the moon booter.
I think my knees will explode.
Why don't you just go double surfer takeoff, double flip surfer takeoff?
Yeah, seriously, I don't think my knees can handle it, because I'm hitting that thing third gear pretty on it, just to go 35 feet.
Wow.
Like, it feels like when you jump the third gear on, like the 120 footer, it feels almost as fast as that when you're approaching.
Really?
Actually, straight jumping is pretty rough on your chest because you just land your bars pretty hard.
I think that you need to go and train with Jack Rowe and start doing deadlifting like 400 pounds with him, and then you can surf or take off anything. You could surf or take off the step up.
Just 400 pounds deadlift, that's the key.
That's the key. Have you seen Jack? You think that his knees would buckle on that thing?
No. I'm pretty sure like probably the frame's gonna bend.
I mean, yeah, exactly. He would push right through his subframe.
I'll probably push the ramp like 5 feet forward every time I jump.
Exactly. That's what we need. That's weird though, because you got big ass legs anyway.
Well, they should.
All this guy, yeah, but they're girthy.
I don't know anymore, dude. I've been laying in my bed for 2 months.
Dude, did you have to adjust your boots in? His boots and my boots are totally opposite. I have to like cut ends off. You know how the buckle will like slide into your boot? Like,
Yeah.
I have to cut the ends off of the buckle or the latch thing so that I can get them further in, so that they're tight around my feet and like ankles and shins. And Javier puts extensions on his, so that they'll still buckle around his fat ass calves.
Yeah, but I don't think calves are gonna help you so much except for takeoff of the moon booter.
Yeah, but it's not
But
like
you
your
know what?
thighs are. It's not like your thighs are the same size. They're bigger yet than your damn calves are.
You know what? Maybe you're right. I don't know. I would have to try. I don't know if I'll try at 35 feet, but I would try if I had access to a moon booter every day.
There you go. Get on it.
Then I just got a message from my freaking phone company saying stop abusing your internet.
Really? Seriously? They're like, you're
Yeah.
about to go over.
Yeah. Then dude, I just started the month. What are you talking about?
They're like, how important is this podcast to you? Because you're about to go over your Your
Yeah, that's why I just flicked it off. If you saw my finger, I was flicking the message off.
Listen,
That's how much I care about the message.
you should have just gone in the other room and beat the two kids, told them to get the F off of the internet. You're doing grown-up shit. You know, because Nick and I are not sitting here getting drunk.
Hey, when I told him, hey guys, because we were at the beach, that's why I got stuck on traffic today.
So
And I
this,
told them, hey, I gotta go do this interview with Clint. Can we please hurry up? And they were like, it's just Clint. We can do it in the car.
I'm
So they don't take
TO3.
you seriously. I take you seriously, they don't.
It's been a long time since I was TO3, huh?
Yeah, no, it's been a long time. You're not even considered.
I'm not even
Like
an
that
uncle
anymore.
anymore. God damn.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
You know, you don't hang out with us anymore.
Well, shit, you moved all the way to the other side of the country.
Dude, I'm about to move back because I'm so sick and tired of this overpopulated piece of crap land.
Yo, so what happened when you got caught on top of the traffic? Did you get like you got high centered on like a Volvo or something, or?
That's pretty much what happened. I know it when I text you, dude. I never let the claims not gonna let this one go. Over.
The thing is, because we were talking about it, and I'm like, Javier corrects shit I say all the time, and I'm like, he still says on instead of in. Sometimes
When I was texting that, I was driving. I shouldn't have been doing that. But I was like, is it in or on? Damn it. I'll go with on.
dude.
But I second guessed it. I was like, if I'm wrong, Clint is not going to let this one go. And here we are.
Wait, so literally, you have corrected things that I've said, and in your head, you're like, still going, am I on traffic or in traffic? The fact
David, why didn't take it seriously? We're doing an interview and you're laughing there. About on and in.
Shit, listen. We're...
I was supposed to tell my kids to get off the internet to do this podcast. You're laughing at my freaking grammar.
but because, like I said, you've corrected me. I've said stuff, and you go, "That's not right," and I'm like, "What are you?" You know, and I know that you're correct when you say that, but then just the fact that like little thing is just you don't get it.
It gets me. Just gets me.
Oh, shit. What is the other thing? He always says, no. So then he'll go like, what bike are you riding or something? And he'll be like, I ride in RM 450. You know?
I've never said that.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you said that. Not necessarily about that bike, but you said
I'll fire you for that. I'll fire you for that.
You said you
never
wrote
said
in
that.
something. Alright, whatever. Maybe it didn't happen, but you get on and in. That's your only issue. That's the only issue.
Yeah. It gets me a lot.
I'm trying to find pictures of cars on traffic right now. It's complicated. I'll find it, don't worry.
Dude, click on that picture of Javier.
This little hobby?
Yeah.
What kind of bike is that?
Dude, it's a Mexican bike.
You know, that's Italian bike, Maragudi 50.
Oh, shit.
Badass little 50.
High class, son.
Yeah. Probably on 1990 maybe. Yeah, that was before the KTMs, dude.
That's Caterpillar money, buying bikes right there.
Dude.
You notice how flat I am on that whip?
I like the fact that you're riding a Moto Guzzi 50. Because, you know, like, do you remember those old crash videos, like Thrills, Spills, and Chills or something?
Uh-huh.
There was another one, and there's a part of it where they're like, and he crashes his Moto Guzzi into the sand dune and blames it on the cameraman. And that's all I could think of every time I hear Moto Guzzi, because that's the first time I ever heard it. Was it? You probably didn't work on it. I'm sure your dad did.
Yeah.
Because we had a Vespa in the shop, and that thing was such a pain in the ass to work on.
Well, I remember my dad struggling with that bike for years. He hated it.
I'm like, fucking Italians, what are you guys doing here? Why would you? Who built this? Who built this?
Those guys don't eat spaghetti and pizza. They don't know crap about fucking dirt bikes.
Dude, they're just putting these bikes together in between bending spaghetti.
Yeah. They probably use the same machines for that too. So go back to the main Instagram picture that I saw something that get on the skulls. The skulls, dude.
The what?
Okay, good. All those heads.
Oh, the skulls. I thought he said the scrolls.
This is his favorite. He's very
Dude, how about that? People complaining about Travis's thing. That he wasn't the same bike as Evil Knievel.
And everybody was talking shit.
Dude, can't believe that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's gonna happen.
He also added a curve to his ramp, like what a gay.
Yeah. But he had suspension on his bike. Dude, what a hummer.
Yeah. Evil's ramps are like a flat board, and you can see a lot of them. When he runs into the bottom of it, he's already swapping. By the time
Dude, how Travis dare to use technology from this age to do that? How does he dare?
he should
He's
have.
an entitled American.
He also should have forgotten how to ride and just given it hell. You know what I mean? He used all the skills he's developed over his life. Like, what a cheater.
Instead of winging it?
What a chump.
Yeah, what a freaking loser, dude. Like, instead of just winging it with no skills.
He wasn't even that drunk.
Because he's so good, they should have had to blindfold him or something.
So what, he was sober this whole time? No.
Yeah, if he wanted to recreate Evil's jumps, he should have done some cocaine and a couple shots of whiskey.
They get some STDs too.
Huh?
And get some chlamydia right before going for it.
Get some chlamydia too?
But you know what? I don't know if I should stop.
No, we don't care. I can say whatever, Javier. I'm a comedian. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
That's right.
You said it. Nobody's watching us.
That's right. Nobody's watching. I'm a comedian. I mean, it's like free for all.
You use that to cover everything you say now?
Huh?
You use that to cover anything you could say now?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not, like racist. I'm a comedian. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly if I try that here from my house.
Dude, just in your house? Listen, you're the king of the castle, man. You just walk around there and tell everybody what to do.
Yeah, try that.
You gotta, listen, if you're gonna be American, you gotta be like, I bought this house. I'll burn it down. How many times do you say that, Nick? At least once a week, right?
Today? Like constantly. You gotta prep everybody. You gotta keep them on their toes.
That's right. Remember when the first time you sent me to Colombia, Javier, you were like, listen, give these guys a hard time even if everything is perfect.
Yeah, that's why we burn all those bridges too.
Well,
I was just trying to keep like freestyle on a high level event in South America. So when I was going there, things were always perfect.
yeah. How'd that work?
But Dude, I'm not doing more shows in South America. That's how that works.
Yeah, because they got all the South American guys that live in South America, and they're like, we're not paying this guy to come down.
Yeah, no, they're like, no, we're riding for a fraction of the money he has. What? We don't need a new bike. You know, we can ride a DT80. That's fine.
Dude, one time I got to Colombia, and they were like, built our bikes, and then we go to ride like quarter of a mile down the street to this motocross track, and my bike shut off 3 times. And we're literally, as soon as I pull the kicker out, I'd kick it, and it would start right up first kick. And I'm like, I am not riding this thing. Why? And I'm like, it's obviously got some kind of electrical problem. It just shuts off whenever and then just starts back up like there's nothing wrong with it.
So what do you do? Do you do a show?
Well, yeah, so they got, all my suspension were for a steel frame bike. And then they got me an aluminum frame bike. So then I had to take the triple clamps off the steel frame bike and put them on the aluminum frame bike. But the headset is way wider at the bottom, so I had to grind the stops off on the triple clamps so I could get enough turn out of the bars so I could turn around. Dude, it was so close. Yeah, my bars would literally turn like 3 inches. I'm like, I'm gonna be doing a K-turn at the end of the floor, trying to turn around and hit the ramp again.
I think one of the last shows I did in Argentina, I built 1 bike out of 3. And I'm not even riding it because it started raining.
That's good. That was lucky. Yeah, I sat in the locker room. Everybody was out there, and I sat in the locker room for like an hour and a half with a file, trying to file the stops down on the triple clamps. And then finally somebody comes in and goes, I have a grinder. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I sat here for an hour and a half trying to get this to work.
A grinder? Did they say a grinder?
The grinder. He got on the app and he found all of his gay friends and they all came in.
Took him 5 minutes on Grinder.
Took him 5 minutes. Yeah, there was fucking 10 dudes in there.
So many guys helping.
So many guys helping. No clothes, but a lot of help.
I'll play you too.
Clint started talking about his grind and why it hurt.
Maybe that's why my groin still hurts from that show.
The grinder incident?
All the grinders. All the grinders. I got caught up in the grinder and that's it. Now my groin hurts still. Several years later. Javier's like, my kids can hear this. I can't talk anymore.
Don't tell me you're gonna burn the house down. Quick.
You tell them you bought this place. You'll ruin it. Say, I pay the insurance anyway.
Dude, that's the thing. I don't think I'm paying insurance on this house. I was realizing that today. Freaks me out.
Don't say that while ice is outside.
Yeah.
Burn it down.
They're like, he's paying taxes. We'll let him stay. He pays a lot of taxes too. Yeah. Come on.
The most taxes, probably. Taxes on a full price bike he had to buy.
That's
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that.
All
I remember paying all of the taxes.
He paid extra taxes on that bike.
Yeah.
Just because he got
I bought it.
he got such a good
I
deal
bought it
on it.
like MSRP.
You got such a good deal on a bike, you paid extra taxes.
Yeah, I paid taxes like MSRP.
The most. Javier, what's your Instagram name? Not that I'm tagging you in anything right now.
JV Air X.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
You're already tagged in it now, bro.
That's just JV Air X. It's not. Well, fuck it. We'll just put it there. Oh, there it is. Astro Boy.
Are you doing another meme? Is that what you're doing?
Just fucking around.
What do you mean, Javier?
On what?
What do you mean? Is that what you just said?
What do you mean? He doesn't get it. It's fine.
No, I don't get it.
You know what I mean.
Dude, I have sweat my balls off in this garage. It's hot in Illinois.
The noise is
It's so-
not hot.
The noise is hot. All these planes flying over, polluting it.
Dude, you must be chemtrailed fucking...
Oh, I send them to Rossi all the time.
You take
Here,
pictures and
California?
send them?
Oh, Illinois.
Oh.
Do you get
I don't know.
chemtrailed?
So many of them, I'm starting to believe them too.
Dude, when they chemtrail me, I just snort those lines.
Javier looks like he's on a plane, like he has a neck pillow on.
Dude, he's fucking Beats by Dre over there. Hold one to your ear and then like bop your head back and forth like you're mixing something. Yeah,
There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, turn me up in the headphones. Yo, I still whenever who the hell is it? I don't remember. Corriendo con el Diablo, come on, I sing it.
Dude, every time I hear that song, I still remember that day. You tried to sing that thing in Spanish for no reason.
See, Nick doesn't get what it is.
Well,
Corriendo
I didn't
con
know
el
he said it in
Diablo.
Spanish.
Huh?
I didn't know he said it in Spanish. Running with the devil.
Yeah, that's right. And my other favorite saying in Spanish is Champignon Magico.
Does it work?
It's never worked yet. No, I've never gotten mushrooms by asking for them in Spanish. Not even in South America. It's disappointing.
I don't know if you want to do that.
No?
I'm not experienced enough on that to tell you, yeah, it'll work, or yeah, you'll go to jail.
Well, those guys taught me. I think Edgardito.
From Argentina?
Yeah.
I did. I haven't seen him since he brought to my house.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen him since he was over here that time either.
Man, that was an interesting trip.
Those guys, him and Ivan Ospina, they just like to try and get me to say bad things to girls and stuff. They would come over and go, hey, go say this to that girl, and then laugh really hard. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna like go well if I say that, so I think I'll pass.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because they all giggled like little girls.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
if you're in a foreign country and people that speak the language tell you to say something and then giggle like little girls, even though they're not little girls, do not go and say whatever they told you to say.
True. That was me on traffic today.
That's right. Dude, one time I was in Colombia and we went to an after party and this guy comes up to me and he's got like 3 girls with him and he goes, hey, come back to our hotel room. I've got women and drugs. And I'm like, nobody offers women and drugs for free. What do you think, I'm an idiot? You guys are going to take my kidneys or something. I'm going to wait.
Yeah, that was a good move. You did the right thing there.
I'm going to wake up in the tub in that hotel room with no kidneys. I don't think so.
That's not if you wake up at all.
I was like, Edgardito, where are you?
What a wimp. You didn't even take that risk. You got
Dude.
2 kidneys and you didn't want to risk it.
Who offers that for free to a random person?
In South America.
Nobody in Colombia. Nobody with any good intentions.
No, hell no.
Well, you should have gone and just tried to find out.
The
Well, man, when you go to Colombia, you can try that and tell if I win.
I went to Columbia. I'm not sure I did that.
He won't
Do
be
you
able.
try that? Do you got that offer to you too?
He won't be able to tell us how it went.
No, yeah.
He'll never tell anyone how it went. He'll never be seen again.
Yeah. You can buy my kidney on the black market somewhere.
I'm like, I hope you guys don't think I have money and you're gonna extort anybody for me. Dude, you're fucked. You're just gonna be.
Oh, dude, that would suck.
You're gonna be stuck with an American.
Like these.
Yeah, we get a call from Columbus, hey, we got your friend Clint here. I go, well, that sucks.
That sucks. He's gonna have to stay. You guys are gonna have to feed him now. Shit. Alright, well, we're just about at 2 hours, and I gotta fucking go to work.
Well, I have no excuse to leave this place, but I'll sympathize with you.
You're gonna what?
You gotta save on your data.
Oh, yeah, there's that. I can save some data for the next podcast, I guess.
Yeah, save some information. We don't want to blow it all at once here.
Yeah. Well, it's been great talking to you guys. You guys made me laugh a lot.
That's what we're here for, Javier.
That's
To
great.
amuse you.
Yeah, you guys amuse me a lot.
That's good. You bring the comedy to the podcast. It's been entertaining.
Well, listen. Watch out getting on traffic, okay? So, just be careful. You don't want to get on that shit. You'll be stuck there.
Yeah, I want to go read whatever caption you guys post in that. Does it say that was me caught on traffic?
Yeah, we need.
Is that
Don't
what it
worry.
said?
Don't worry. There's a
As
meme
long as
coming.
he's not in Hangouts, he can't look at Instagram and he can't see.
There's a meme coming. Don't worry. It's gonna be you in a
Well,
minivan stuck on top of a Volkswagen. I don't know why I keep placing you in a minivan in my head, but you're always in a minivan.
Me on a minivan?
He's a
Yeah.
family man.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
I
Yeah, I wish I had a
was so
minivan.
excited when Clint said you had a minivan, because then I was like, if Javier's got one, then it's cool. And it's like, because I got one. And then he's like,
Was that considered a minivan? Because that's pretty big.
it's
No,
a conversion,
that was a
right?
conversion van you had when we went to Las
okay.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Kind of rapey.
Yo, so
There's some stories. Some stories I would like to tell from that trip.
do you
Maybe on
remember?
the next one.
Do you remember? Yeah, like the ramp not showing up. The guy calling us the day of, going, "Hey, I can't make it. I'm in Idaho," and I'm like, "You're like 2 days away. You just decided to call me now. You just realized now, the day of, that you can't make it here from 2 days away." Yeah, I'm like, you should have been halfway here a day ago. Huh?
How do we do it? Did you get Vince Morgan to show up with his friends? Is that what happened?
Vince was riding with us, but he didn't bring his ramp. We got a hold of somebody that brought like one of Carrie Hart's ramps or some shit, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we jumped like 35 feet too because it was windy as crap.
Windy as shit. Yeah. And I remember us going to a casino or something, or like a bar or something, and me playing, it must have been me and Vince. And I was playing cards on some machine and gambling, and I didn't win anything.
Now, yeah, that's definitely not me with you.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, because you had the whole family, so it was definitely
Yeah,
just Vince and I.
Yeah.
Okay,
let me save some data. I'm out.
That's it. You're out.
Yeah, dude, I want to save some data.
All right, dude.
I got a second warning just now.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Later. See you
Later.
guys.
Yeah.
Cheeks.
Thinks he's gonna get away that
I
easy.
know. cheap fuck. Next thing you know, he'll be complaining about the motorcycle he had to buy.
Why don't I have a Boost Mobile plan like Chad Reed?
Oh shit. I'm gonna be getting texts all month that he's paying fucking $50 extra because he did the damn podcast. He's gonna be like, I just got another warning about my data. I've doubled my limit now.
Oh shit.
I took a little nap before this.
Nice.
That's why it was like kind of late that I got set up and shit, because I got home at 7, I ate, took a shower, and laid down at like 7:40, and then no, maybe it was closer to 8. I think it was like closer to 8. So I slept from 8 to 8:20, and then I was like, that's not enough. So then I gave myself an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause it's late as shit for you. It's 11 there, right?
Yeah. And why was I up late last night? Oh, because I had to run ramps up to New York State.
Oh yeah, who was that for? Who's
For
ramps?
Jason. Bro.
Was it Jason's ramps?
Yeah. I drove them up to the Cycle Circus Live, Johnny Rocket.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, I just dropped the ramps off. They don't even start until like tomorrow.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, so I just I literally drove the ramps up there, dropped them off, talked to him for like an hour, and then just drove back. It's like 4 hours away.
That's not a bad trip. Nice flashback.
Yeah, and that was a better day of work than going to the shop or whatever, you know.
So are they pretty flexible at the shop if you gotta do something else?
Well, so I only work there like 1 to 2 days a week. I've been
comedy guys living the life.
Yeah, I've been working on bikes in the yard and stuff, 4-wheelers and shit like that. Like I got a CBR 600 here right now. He goes, I said, what do you like hit something or get hit? And he goes, no, he laid it down. And the forks make like a 45-degree bend as soon as they get out of the clamps. And I'm like, yeah, laid it down. Like,
laid it down into a tree.
Yeah, exactly, into the side of a building, maybe. But yeah, so yeah, no.
Yeah. How'd the open mic go?
I've been doing like this week is the least because I got a couple of things going on, but I did 3 last week. I'm gonna try and do, like 2 this week. So I'm just trying to get my set, nice and tight and work on all my stuff. The last one I did though was at like a bar in a hotel, but there wasn't that many people, so like it's hard when either I did a bigger bar like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but like there was a lot of people in the bar and they were just there drinking. It was a regular open mic, so there was a band playing and shit, and then all of a sudden I just get up there to fucking tell jokes.
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah. So I would just watch the people that were paying attention and would laugh, and the other people are just being loud and drunk. But I kind of like doing awkward rooms like that because it makes you deal with that, you know what I mean? It's frustrating that people aren't paying attention. It's real loud. In that one, the bartender kept screwing with me. So like, the woman's like, okay, here you got a comedian or whatever. So she gives me the thing. I go into my set and the bartender comes back over and goes, she was announcing that I was gonna go, and then he goes, no. She goes, we're gonna do 1 song, and then he's gonna go. Then he comes over and goes, no, 2 songs. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Then she hands me, after they finish the 2 songs, she announces me, she hands me the mic. I go start to do my jokes. He comes back over, he goes, oh, you gotta wish happy birthday to fucking Kyle or whatever. So then she says happy birthday, gives me the mic back, and I was like, congratulations, Kyle. You made it 365 days without fucking up so bad you killed yourself. You know, or that you died. And then Steve goes, hey, you gotta sing happy birthday to Kyle. So then she took the mic back and she sang happy birthday, which I realize now I should have just sang happy birthday horribly.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah,
fuck
that
off.
done.
I should have just hacked it so bad. So then they sing that, she gives me the mic again, and then he comes back over and he goes, hey, he has a request for blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, Kyle, you're going to have to wait fucking 10 minutes to hear.
Kyle, his buddy?
I'm assuming so. But
Dude,
it's
that's like, get your first hit, and then they pull you off.
Yo,
You want to talk about monster truck, second hit, you know, it's like...
Yeah, hey, come here. And you're like, ah, you bastard, I just got going. Yeah, so... it is what it is, but I like doing those things.
Good practice.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes you deal with stuff and stay calm. Which, I mean, I think I'm pretty good at that because of, you know what I mean? It's not life-threatening.
It's not the ramps not showing up.
It's not, the ramp is wet and the running, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not, I'm not going to die. It's just going to be whatever. I'm going to be embarrassed or whatever.
You upload it? Have you uploaded any of it? Your newer shit?
No, and I just recorded that last set, and it's actually on YouTube, but I don't like put it on Facebook and all that stuff because
Don't worry, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, because if you put out all your material, then you know what I mean. It's not like I have a ton of shit at this point, so.
So what I was getting to is when does your Netflix special drop?
2028.
Netflix won't even exist.
It'll just be called
Yeah.
Flicks.
Speaking of that, everybody's getting kicked off of YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. We got to figure out how to get on that so we get some publicity.
What are they getting kicked off for?
Well, like Alex Jones got kicked off, and then they're calling it hate speech because like Huffington Post and shit are like bombarding him with flagging him.
Is he getting kicked off or is he getting just demonetized and shit?
But he got banned. His pages got everything got on Facebook got completely like unauthorized or what? It's gone, except for Infowars didn't, but Alex Jones did.
Are you drawing? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm antsy, dude.
It's fine. I was just wondering what it's either that or.
I'm scraping things with this piece of metal I
I thought
have.
you were doing scratch offs or something. We're doing
Kind
scratch
of, I'm that big of a gambler.
I don't know.
I would talk about Alex Jones.
You're like, damn it, I didn't win anything.
I just lose. I just slam the laptop, walk away.
Like, why is he so mad at none of his scratch offs? He just bought 20 scratch offs in a row and none of them
2
won.
free tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need scratch offs in Illinois. You can get. They have a little gambling. They like legalized like gambling. So if you get like a little liquor license, there's all these little places. They're called cafes, and they're just little tiny casinos and like strip malls that serve wine and coffee, and people just gamble there like crazy.
Dude, they started doing gambling in New Jersey, and I'm like, we need to make it so you can gamble on like moto and freestyle.
Yeah, gamble on some lives.
Two Wheels to Freedom needs to be a gambling site for moto and freestyle.
Yeah, like whatever those poker sites are.
Yeah, exactly. Or
And we have to go off to the Bahamas to get off fucking out of the taxing authority.
Danny D. Wayne says my groin is mully infected.
Gross. Alright.
Alright.
Hours.
Yeah. 2 hours. Alright, I gotta go to sleep. Hey everybody, go buy a trigger. Any motocons, you motherfuckers.
Yes. Shout at them. This is what they need.
That's right, listen. I need money like anybody. You fuckers gotta buy. Do you know what that's from? No. Did you ever listen to the Jerky Boys?
Oh, I listen to. Oh yeah. He's like, I put his fucking face in the hood.
That's
I
right.
said, you buy this car. You gotta
buy
fucking
this
buy it.
car. I need money like anyone. He's like, hey, guy, we don't do that here, guy. We don't do that here. He's like, nah, these
That's my way to
fuckers.
drive.
These
He's
fuckers
like, yeah, I got
gotta
problems
buy.
with my fucking boss. Yeah, fuck Jerky Boys.
Dude, they were
All
so
right.
good. They were ahead of their time.
I'm gonna make Christy go listen to Jerky Boys now.
Do it. She'll love you forever. It's like your honeymoon. It's like your second honeymoon.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. Later, everyone. Ending the live video. This is what
Ending
happens, and then it's not.
Huh?
This is what happens, and then I gotta do this, and it's not as seamless as we think.